it is so good to see you and you and you and you. Are you ready for the opening book? Whoa! It is called Pete the Cat, and it's 4 groovy buttons. It is written and illustrated by Eric Litwin. Pete the Cat put on his favorite shirt with 4 big, colorful, round, groovy buttons. He loved his buttons so much he sang this song. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! One of his buttons popped off and rolled away. I bet you know this book. It's a popular book. Pete the Cat and his 4 groovy buttons. Find it at your library.
Today's theme is buttons. Buttons.
Hi friends! So good to be here. Oh, focus, wait for it. There it is! Sometimes you just gotta wait for a moment for things to come into focus. Alright, so as you heard from Sylvia, the theme is buttons. Here's what I want from you. Tell us a family member and a color. Right, Pete the Cat, all those shout outs, I love it. So tell us a family member, someone in your family, you know. You could either be specific by name or the family member and the color. So here we go. 5 little buttons on the coat that I wore. Dad buttoned the red one, and then there were 4. 4 little buttons up and down you see. Nana buttoned the blue one, and then there were 3. 3 little buttons before I knew. The Rat family, all of them, I love it. The Rat family buttoned the tan one, and then there were 2. 2 little buttons. Oh, what fun. Moses. What did Moses do? Moses? Here's the scoop, people. I'm trying to find my script, my notes. What did buttons? What fun? My Moses, the green, unbuttoned the red one, and then there were 1. I think so. 1 little button. Aquamarine and undone. I buttoned it myself along with the baby, and then there were none. That was a fun little nursery rhyme, or little chant there. Got a little mixed up. It's all good. Well, friends, it's time for our message from Moby.
I just read about an ocean organism called the blue button jellyfish, or porpita porpita. It's not actually a jellyfish, though. It's a colony of different types of polyps. It has a circular center that looks like a blue button with tiny gas-filled tentacles surrounding it, which keeps it floating. Cool.
Porpita, porpita. That's so fun to say. I love it. Well, friends, it's time for 3-sentence story. Beginning, middle, end. And in the story, the 3 words come from you. The 3 words are split between the 3 sentences. In the first sentence, we set the scene. In the second sentence, there is a problem. And in the third sentence, there is a solution. There's always a solution. Share with us, ideally, a person, place, or thing, aka a noun. And I'll come up with the first sentence, like I said, where I set the scene, the second sentence where there's a problem, and the third sentence, our solution. Now, some of these stories can be silly. Sometimes they're like a fairy tale. Sometimes it's science fiction. Sometimes it's a mystery, an adventure. It all depends. We never know until we get rolling. And we hope you play this game at home as well. Work with friends, family. You could write the words down, put them in a bucket, pull them out of a bucket in no particular order, and see where it goes. Car. Ha ha ha. I love it. Thank you, Emily. Car. Let's see. Start of the story. This morning, we hopped in the car, and we were on our way to the... Where should we go in our story? We were on our way to a castle. We're in the car. Oh no, but there's going to be a problem. On the way to the castle, what kind of problem could there be? Oh, shoe. All right, I love it. Shoe, okay. This morning, we all hopped in the car and we started to drive to the castle. We were halfway there when we realized the baby only had one shoe. No! I guess it's not a serious problem. I was going to say this is a serious problem. It's significant though. The baby loves the shoes. And how is the baby supposed to walk around and climb up the tower with no shoes? The baby will be like, my foot's all dirty. Flying frog to the rescue. Great. Here we go from the top. This morning we all hopped in the car and began to drive to the castle. We were halfway there when we realized, oh no, the baby only has one shoe. Dad pulled out his cell phone, called a flying frog service, and before we knew it, there was the baby's shoe tossed into our window. Because the flying frog service. This could be a thing. Flyingfrog.com. There's an app for it too. I bet there's an app. Flying Frog. You can picture the graphic, the logo. It's a little frog with wings. Click. Flying Frog at your service. Okay. Car, shoe, Flying Frog. It is time to find out what Nia has got going for today's Wimage. Let's go to Nia in the New York City Wimage Lab. Hi, Nia.
Hi, Wimee. Hi, Kevin. How are you?
A flying frog.
Flying frog. Isn't that something?
Yeah. Would you download that app and utilize a flying frog service?
Of course I would. Sometimes I leave stuff at home. It would be perfect if the flying frog can go get my stuff and bring it to me. Yeah. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
So
right.
let me show you guys what we have today. And like always, let's help each other.
Love it. Oh, whoa, there we are.
We have the frog. I put a sun. And then in the car, which I'm going to change the color, we have Wimee and the baby. But let's change the color of the baby because our background, maybe let's change our background.
Good idea.
There we go. Let's bring that to the front. And let's bring our car up.
Can't wait to see the change. Friends, you can download the Wimage app and download it for free in the Apple Store. And you can make a Wimage just like Nia is creating.
Of course.
What could we add? Friends at home, who's got an idea? What could the flying frog also bring? Or what else is in the car or in the scene? Oh, look at that!
The shoe, of course. Let's bring the shoe.
Oh, the shoe, yes. Oh, the frog. The frog.
Yeah, maybe we have the shoe. Maybe he's going to carry it on his head.
Oh. Oh, we could add a tortoise.
Ooh.
A frog and a... Ooh, flying frog and the... What's the word that starts with T for tortoise? Tumbling tortoise? Maybe there's no...
So they work together. So
They're
they could be something like a Uber service, but they're going to help you if you leave stuff at home.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's smart.
Yeah, I do. Uber delivers people, and there's like sometimes groceries can be delivered. Anything at all, though. You forgot something, call Flying Frog. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at the baby. In the shoe. There's the tortoise. Nice.
Maybe we can add some people at the castle, but anything else that we should add right now?
Oh, there was a warthog suggested earlier. Add a warthog.
Maybe.
Nice. Well, tell you what, Nia, we'll check in later at the show and we'll see what you may have added. And I love it. Now, friends, it's time for today's Language Explorers. And we're going to find out how to say today's words in Chinese. Checking in with Holly. Hi, Holly. How are you today? Whoa. Who do you have with you?
Hi, Kevin. Yes, my giant panda.
Nice. Does the giant panda have a name?
He does. His name is Xiong Minhua.
Nice. What does it mean in English?
Xiong means bear. Minhua means like bright and magnificent. And it's kind of a common name in China too.
Oh, cool.
So
nice.
He's as big as my bed.
It is a big panda.
He's really, really huge.
Nice.
And cuddly too.
Oh, nice. Love it. So
I
today's
am working
words.
from home today, but I don't have the iPad, so I drew out and wrote out the words for today. So since today's theme is button,
Oh.
button.
Oh, nice.
So Neil coat,
Nice.
Neil coat.
Love it. I see you've got your thread and needle to sew the
I
button back in
Did
place.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I did mention car a couple weeks ago. So cha. This is a simplified version because before I wrote the traditional. And I'll write it down real quick.
Sure. Beep beep. Does a car have a horn? Beep beep.
It does. So right here, that's the traditional, and this is the simplified right next to it.
Nice. So cool.
And then the next word was a shoe. So, 鞋子. 鞋子.
Nice.
And I didn't know how to say flying frog, so I wrote just frog instead. 青蛙, 青蛙, which 青 it means green. 蛙 means frog. And then do you remember this character right here? So I use it quite a lot because a lot of the words we have are animals. So this character is for like insects or other animals that are kind of like similar to insects.
Gotcha.
So it's formed together. That's how you know it's something to do either with insects or something.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the last icon there, the last character is what then specifically piggybacks on that one to say frog, right? Mm-hmm. And the color green. Man, so much information in those images, those characters. Nice. Well, hey, Holly, what's happening over at the Academy of Art and Design these days?
So we have finalized our website. You can check it out right now at www.artanddesign.art. We are changing back to our original domain. We have to wait a bit because Wix says we need to wait. So next week we could probably go through our new website together and show you guys. I've been working really hard on it for the past couple months, and I'm really excited and really happy with how much work I put into it.
Love it.
And and then also tomorrow we have Chinese story time.
Yeah.
It's at 7 p.m. and you guys are all invited. We have our teacher Lee. She will be reading 2 different stories that are 2 different levels, and then students are welcome to read a story in Chinese if they wish.
I love it. So cool. So cool. Well, Holly, as always, thank you so much, and we'll see you at the dance party.
Can't wait.
Friends, it's time for Mathematical Moment. Friends, this is the book we're going to share from. Another book from Greg Tang. We love Greg Tang books. This one is called Masterpieces. That's fun to say. Masterpieces. Okay, it's called Star Power, what we're going to share. Here we go. See the nighttime all aglow? It's the vision of Van Gogh. Bright, exploding, swirling stars. Cosmic forces from afar. Can you group the stars in heaven? Find 4 ways to make 7. So look on the right side. Do you notice the groups? Up in the top left there, I see 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 together. So that's one set of 4. Then there's a set of 1, a set of 2, a set of 3, and another set of 2. We got to figure out different ways to make 7. So if we take the group of 4, and we add 1 on the right, that's 5. What's the other group we got to add? So 4 plus 1 plus 2. That equals 7. All right, so see if we can find some more ways to make 7. Now we can use one group more than once. So let's see, I see a group of 2. So if we used a 2 and a 2 and a 2. What does that get us to? 2, 4, 6. What do we need to add? 1. So in the comments, if you want to share this, post the groupings, like a set of 4 and 1 and 2, or a combination of 3 and 2 and, right? Get the idea? Yeah. I love it, right? Van Gogh, it's so cool. Beautiful. This is a famous piece of art, right? Starry Night. All right, so let's see. Tell us one way to group 7. How can we group it? If we have a set of 4 plus a group of, what do we add to a group of 4 to make 7? A group of 4 and a group of 3, for example. So it's all about grouping. And this is real helpful when you look at like things like counting coins or looking at people and groups and say, okay, we need 12 of us. Let's go in 2 groups of 6. Or we can, it's just kind of combining things in a way that summarizes and makes things faster as you organize those details. Let's just find one way to make 7. Yeah, a group of 3 and a group of 4. So there's the group of 4 up in the top left. Where's the group of 3? It's in the bottom left. Nice. Well, friends, that is today's mathematical moment. Right now, it's time for today's Laughing with, wait for it, Laughing with Sibley. Oh, Michael's got 1, 2, 3 plus 1 plus 3, 7. Nice job, Michael. This is me. I'll do an interpretive dance. Math, math, math. Math, math. Oh, and cue the video.
What kind of button won't unbutton? A belly button!
Belly button. Friends, our good friends over at the Comprehensive Therapy are with us today. In particular, Miss Rhonda. Let's bring in Miss Rhonda. Hi, Miss Rhonda. How are you?
Hey everyone, how are you today?
We're doing all right. We just
I'm
had
doing
a little
well.
math
Thanks.
moment. Yeah. So, what have you got for us today? I love those dots behind you.
Oh, thanks.
Nice.
I like polka dots.
Nice.
Okay, so I heard you guys are talking about buttons.
Yeah.
So I went through all my therapy stuff to talk to you why I might use buttons at my job.
Nice.
So sometimes I use buttons for sorting, and I'm going to tip my camera.
Whoa.
And you can see all my buttons.
Wow.
So if you can see, I have colored ones. I have kind of a green and blue, and purple and yellow. So sometimes I sort buttons by colors. And then sometimes I might sort buttons by size. So I have a big one, a medium size, and a small. So that's another way I use buttons. Sometimes when I'm working on learning how to hold a pencil, I will work on picking up buttons one at a time. I'll go and watch. I use my pointer finger and my thumb, and I curl it inside my hand. Let's see, like this.
Ooh, yeah.
So I'll grab one and I'll curl it, and my other fingers are just holding it for me. And then when I want to make my fingers work a little more harder and have a challenge, I take them out one at a time, like that. Okay, so another thing I might do, I have a string with a button.
Whoa.
And I have lots of squares. And I might want to work on patterns, or I just might want to fill up my string. But I put my button, I forgot to tell you, I have a slit. And I will put the button inside the slit. And maybe I can pretend this is a caterpillar. Kind of like the Very Hungry Caterpillar, because it's going to have lots of colors. This one I've been working on for quite a while.
Whoa.
Okay, but I do have another thing that I'd like to share with you. sometimes buttoning is really difficult. So I make, this is a pipe cleaner, and I made a loop.
Mm-hmm.
And I teach people to put it through the hole that the button's going to go through, and I loop it around the button. And when I pull it,
Whoa!
it's
Pulls it right through.
because sometimes we struggle. And so sometimes this is what I would use, and I would call it adaptive equipment. And it's really just my pipe cleaner. But another thing, oh, you know what? I can undo it. And if I want another activity that makes my fingers learn how to hold a pencil, I might take my pipe cleaner and put it through the holes and build something. I don't know what I'll build, but sometimes I teach colors. Sometimes I teach patterns. But I also have, I wonder if you guys can tell me what I'm making.
Ooh, let's see.
So here's my string and my button.
Hmm.
What does this look like?
It looks like kind of the shape of a piece of toast.
You are right on. Okay, so I'm gonna build a sandwich.
Oh, ho, ho. Lettuce.
Yeah. So sometimes I like tomatoes on my sandwich.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Ah, and cheese.
Nice.
And then some people like meat, some people don't, but I do have, I guess we can pretend it's a burger. I'm not really sure what. And then
maybe it's a portobello mushroom.
oh, I like that. I like that. That's a good idea. I'll have to use that. So, whoa, oh no.
Uh-oh.
So there is my sandwich.
Mm-hmm. That's making me hungry.
Okay, so I want you to guess what's inside my pocket that I have fastened with a button. I will give you a hint.
Okay.
All right, so I've unbuttoned it. What do you think? What do you think is in here?
Let's ask our friends watching the show. Let's see if they recognize the shape. And I think I might know. I'll give a clue too. Does it hop?
It does hop.
Oh, it hops. And does it like carrots?
It does like carrots.
Oh. Is it like to go through gardens?
Yes.
Oh, I love it. A bunny.
All right. So one more,
Okay.
because you guys are talking about this. So I'm going to unbutton my pocket. You're right, Kaylee. All right. This, I'll have to give you a hint. It's small in my pocket, and it hops, and it likes to live by water.
Ooh.
Anybody have an idea? Sometimes they're green.
Oh, I think I know. Ribbit.
Yeah.
Ribbit.
You know, I was listening, and you guys talked about the flying frog.
Yeah. Oh, maybe he's delivering a shoe.
But no wings. Oh, I was going to show you one more kind of button.
Yeah, let's see it.
All right. This is called a toggle button. I don't know if you guys can see. Let's see.
Oh, yeah. There's like a little rope with a
It's a little,
bead.
And it slides through another piece of loop. So that's a toggle button. So I have a toggle button.
I never knew that's what it was called. A toggle button.
So, yeah.
Nice.
I don't have anything else to offer.
Oh, that was awesome, Miss Rhonda. I loved it. So much information and ideas, and I bet families could get buttons like at a store or a fabric store, or even find some old buttons from old clothes maybe that have fallen off, or collect or check with family or friends to get buttons, right?
You are absolutely right.
Yeah.
You are right on, spot on.
I love it. And then figuring out with the fine motor skills of opening and closing and buttoning and holding a pencil and how that all works to just make your fingers figure out those movements. That's such good stuff. Now, what else is going on at the Comprehensive Therapy Center these days? And friends can go there as a resource, right?
Well, what we offer is dance movement therapy, speech therapy, occupational therapy, and we also have a program called Ready by 5.
Nice.
And if you check our website, well, even this week, Thursday, we have a live play group from 6 to 7, and then a question and answer from 7 to 7:30.
Man, so much good stuff. Therapycenter.org to learn more. And Miss Rhonda, thank you so much. We'll see you at the dance party coming up shortly. Dance party, dance party. Oh, yeah. Friends, it's been a lot of fun. And Michael is backstage. Let's check in with Michael. Michael, look at all this information. Buttons and buttons. Oh, my. Oh, you know what? Michael, you know what? You're going to tell me, aren't you? I think I know what you're telling. I'm going to see through sign language. Tell me through sign language.
Bring in Owen
I know.
for today's Kit Chat. I'd love to see what he's doing in South Carolina.
Let's do it. Okay, we'll come back to you in a bit, okay? It's time, as it is every day. It's time for today's Kit Chat. Oh, hey, Owens. It's so good to see you again. How have you been? Whoa. Tell me, what am I seeing there? Tell me what you're holding.
I don't know but
Wow. What is it made from?
and
Wow.
bubble bath.
Wow. Oh, and are those markers?
Yeah,
In rubber bands?
yeah.
Nice. Did you give a name to this character?
Was
Pipe cleaners.
Pipe cleaners, just like Miss Rhonda had.
Want to turn it on? Turn it on.
Wait, it does something? Wow!
You want to show them what it does? Open it up good.
Whoa.
Can you see that?
Wow! You just made that just now? That is so cool.
and God.
Ooh, nice car. Tell me about the car.
You press that button.
Whoa! Look at
Press it again.
that. Wow. That is so super cool. It's a robotic car. Wow.
Yeah, top wheel.
So, does the car like to go fast? Yeah. Man, and I bet the car and the robot character, they friends.
Sit up.
Yeah. Nice. Ooh, what do you have there? Is that a tool?
Come here. Come back. Come back.
Fix
Come back. Owens, come back.
Owens, that is so cool. The Doodlebot, the car, all the books behind you. I can tell there's a lot of creativity that flows from you, Owens. Right? Nice. Look at that. Awesome. Well, Owens, thank you so much for sharing the Doodlebot and the robot car. And we'll see you in a little bit on the dance party. I'll see you in a bit. So cool. Thanks, Owens. All right, now let's check in with Michael and see how he's been doing. Hi, Michael.
That was so awesome.
Wasn't that awesome? Did you see that Doodlebot? It was like, it drew a cool piece of art.
I know. I'm still stuck with the colors that Miss Rhonda had of those buttons.
Right? So colorful.
Awesome.
Wow.
What a great show, Wimee. Thank you so much, Miss Holly, Miss Rhonda, Nia. Let's bring Nia back in real quick to see if she's got any updates.
Well, let's check out the latest Wimage. Hi, Nia. How's the flying frog adventures going?
Let me show you.
Nice.
Here we
Whoa.
go.
Whoa.
So we added a horse. We added a king and queen since we're at a castle. Some other details.
I really love the flyingfrog.com.
Yeah, it's so much. It's cool.
Onto
It's
something.
so cool.
Great job, Nia. Have a great vacation. We love you.
Alrighty.
All right, thanks, Nia. Hey, let's all get ready to dance. Let's cue the music. Let's get ready to. Oh, look at there's Miss Holly with her awesome giant bando. Oh yeah. Dun 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 beep 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 beep. Acapella dance party music. Dun 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 dun. Bum bum ba dum bum bum. Take it away, dance party music. Oh, thanks, Owens. Thanks, Miss Rhonda. Thanks, Michael. Thanks, Nia. Thanks, everybody. See you soon. Weekdays live, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.